Aquarius, welcome to my channel. Hopefully you're all well, happy, healthy, wealthy, abundant. Doing good. I'm going to be doing a April tarot reading. See where the energies are, see if there's anything you need to be looking out for, any advice or guidance from Spirit. I'm going to pull from the Lenormand deck. I'm going to pull one for the first 10 days, one for the second, and one for the third, just to get an overall idea of what will happen in those weeks. Okay, I have the Tower as to the first 10 days. And the Bear, the second. And the Rider, their 10 days. Okay, so the first 10 days is a Tower. And the Tower in the Lenormand deck is not like the Tower in the Tarot deck. This is all about like institutions, government, could be about a job. Anything that has like a hierarchy. Some kind of like structure. And then we have the Polar Bear in the second 10 days, and that's all about strength and comfort and like kind of like a hard time. And then we have the Rider, somebody coming and bringing in news. It's got a rainbow on it, so probably bringing in good news. The number 19, 15, or number 1 could be of importance to you. I'm going to get some more tarot cards. See if I can get some more information. Sorry, I moved my office around and I'm having trouble with like camera and lighting and all that kind of stuff, so it's been a lot easier to do the readings with just my hands, but I'm like, let me do this, just haven't okay, so the first card I pulled was the Emperor, and on the bottom is the Empress. So definitely a divine match in the middle of this. You may have a choice in your work or where you work. You may get some kind of offer. You got the Emperor, the Two of Wands, and the Hierophant. That man has been all over my readings. Not my readings personally, but he's been all over the readings I've done so far. The Devil. I don't know if Aries season brings in a lot of temptation for people or what's going on. Just one card at a time, please, Spirit. Another divine match. We have the Hierophant and the High Priestess. Trying to deal him and then I'll talk about him. There she is. So it looks like maybe you have a choice in between two people. And they're both like, you can tell they're high level commitment. Or not high level commitment, but they're high level soul tie, right? Because we have the Emperor and the Empress. And then we have the Hierophant and the High Priestess. So the Emperor and the Empress are all about like, oh, we're gonna get business done. Like, we're gonna do the thing. You know, they're the ones that build companies and institutions. That's probably why this is here. But there's a choice here for you to make, and I think is it It's almost like it's saying, do you want the money or do you want the spiritual? I think you can have both, right? I mean, just as long as you stay humble and don't like go around trying to flaunt on somebody or whatever. But there's definitely a choice. And this could be I don't really know. This could be just both parts of you. You have somebody that's spiritual and business-like. Okay. So the bear I said was strength, right? And then strength comes out right next to it, and the devil and the high priestess. Something happens in the middle of the month that's going to possibly... You're going to have a lot of strength to resist this temptation here. This one I don't think would tempt me much. It's kind of ugly. Some of the devils they got, I'm like, ooh, yeah, that one would get me. But anyway, so the second 10 days, there might be some temptation here that you're going to have strength for. I see that. You intuitively know what you need to do with the high priestess. You've got all the strength you need to accomplish that. Then something comes in the third 10 days with the Rider. Queen of Wands. It sparks you up, fires you up, gives you all this passion and energy. It's almost like this month is really a test for you. Because the way these cards line up, it's almost like the Emperor and Empress are in line and there's strength there. And then there's the Hierophant with the strength and the Queen of Wands. So, it's like the choice of what it is you truly want, I guess. It kind of leaves you stuck in the head with this Eight of Swords. We'll get more clarification and try to figure this out. It's like there's something that you really want to invest in, but something else is very tempting too. So I don't know. Let's get some more information on this Emperor. It could be a choice between job opportunities. One's more spiritually in line with you, and the other one's more business in line with you. Like, you know, you can grow and make a lot of money. Okay, so the Emperor is the Queen of Swords, the Nine of Cups, and the Six of Swords. And this could be somebody you've moved away from. At one time they were your happiness. But it shows you being like in the Queen of Swords energy and cutting them off. Moving into calmer waters here. Sorry about my birds. I try to find times when nobody's around and then everybody shows up. So, what is this Two of Wands about? Okay, we have the Nine of Swords, Temperance, and the Queen of Cups. Maybe you just need to look really hard inside your heart, like with this Queen of Cups. I mean, you could be dealing with a water sign. Like, don't stress yourself out about the decision. But really look at what your heart wants. What's going to benefit you the most as far as, like, what's going to give back to you. Because not all that looks good is good for you. Something might actually cause you sleepless nights if you choose it. So, I would say just use your intuition, because the Queen of Cups is also very intuitive as well. What's this Hierophant about? Okay. The Hierophant is clarified by the King of Wands, the Ten of Pentacles, and the Seven of Wands. Like, don't block your blessings, is what I'm seeing from this. King of Wands, Queen of Wands. There's a lot of almost like twin flame energy in this, because it's the three major, like two major arcana matches, and then King of Wands, Queen of Wands, fire, fire. Trust in your faith. Trust and have faith that you have all that you need to accomplish what it is that you need to do. It's almost like you're, I don't know if it's an ego thing or just something that you've been, it's like when your blessings come in with this 10 of coins, remember where it came from, because it came from the Creator. The Creator is the one that gave you the opportunity to begin with, right? Make sure to stay humble. I don't know, it almost seems like I said, some kind of, almost like you're blocking a blessing. Let's see, what is this devil about? What is this character here for? Oh shit. Okay. The devil is clarified by the 8 of Wands, the 2 of Cups, and the 6 of Pentacles. You're going to receive a message from somebody that you have a really close soul bond with. Like, I see you, you see me. But if you look at the 6 of Pentacles, he's giving to 2 people. And that's where the devil comes in. Don't lower your standards for somebody that's going to breadcrumb you. I mean, it may look good on the outside. It may seem like a very tempting offer. But, no, don't do it. I mean, you can if you want. But it looks like you're not, because you're surrounded by angels. You're surrounded by strength. Like, there's 2 cards on either side of the devil. You've got a bear and a freaking white tiger. Devil ain't coming through. Maybe you're not the one blocking your blessings. What it is Spirit is blocking the devil from coming anywhere near you. Yeah. Because there's love coming for you. Collaboration coming for you. Something you won't have to fight for. Because you have the Knight of Cups, the King of Swords, and the 3 of Pentacles with the 5 of Swords. It's all about making the right choice and staying humble, like really watching how you treat others, collaboration. Because in the first 10 days, there's some opportunities that's there for you that's going to be very abundant, or has the opportunity to be very abundant. High Priestess is clarified by the 5 of Coins, the 8 of Swords, and an Ace of Pentacles. There's a brand new opportunity here, but it's almost like because of something you went through in the past, maybe you did need to do a little bit of shadow work. It keeps you trapped in your head to like go towards it, because like it's almost like you know how good this is, but something like past trauma or something is blocking that. So what Spirit is saying is like, get grounded, really see what may, you know, like if those thoughts come up, like I can't do this, there's no way, like, oh yeah, that sounds too good to be true, or something like that. Use your intuition, because I mean, abundance is coming for you. You just got to make the right choices. Like, there's so many pairs here. It's ridiculous. Okay, so this Queen of Wands is clarified by the 7 of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, and the 10 of Swords. it's time to take a step back and really look at all that you've put into situations, partnerships, business. See which ones gave you hurt and see which ones gave you stability. Go towards the things that make you stable. And you can do it passionately, right? But it's a time for reevaluation. Like, what do you want? Because there's so many choices here. There's a Queen and King of Wands, which is passionate, fiery, action takers. Emperor, Empress, they're the ones that, like, they'll end up being multi-millionaires, that kind of couple. Jay-Z, Beyonce kind of thing, you know? And then we have a High Priestess and the Hierophant. That one's like a spiritual bond, like, change the world kind of energy. So right now it's all about your choices, but you might need to take a step back and kind of really pick what's best for you. Pick what's going to work out the best for you. And then go for it. That's basically it. It's funny because we have the Fool, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Hangman. It's saying get out of the hangman tree. The wheel is turning. Stop getting stuck in your head about stuff. Like, yes, think about it, but don't use your brain, use your intuition, use your gut feeling, use the Creator to help God, ask God, pray. Because there's a brand new opportunity that you need to be leaping for, and it seems like you might just want to just be like, I don't know. I'm going to step back a minute. And you might need to, just to find which one's best for you. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. The Empress is clarified by the Devil. I don't know if you can see him. This is the ugly one too. The Six of Wands and the Empress again. You're the Empress. You're gonna have victory. Toxic? Don't need it. We're walking away from it. We're leaving it behind. We're realizing, you're realizing your self-worth and you're doing the damn thing. So whichever choice is best for you, I don't know. It could be different for everybody. This might not even be your reading, but there's a lot going on here. And it's time to just realize who you are. Love yourself. You can have so many directions you could go. Pick the one that's best for you. If you like this reading, please smash the like button. Subscribe to my channel if you have not already. Thank you for everything you do. Ah, that's terrible. Okay. Everything you do, whether it be views, likes, comments, anything. Greatly appreciated. Alright, so we have your dreams need a practical plan. Like I said, there's opportunities here, but it's time to really sit there and figure out which one's best for you. And this one says nothing is yet set in stone, mutable moon. It's not, because you've got a lot of choices. A personal issue reaches resolution. Full moon in Cancer. Yeah. That Devil. Breadcrumbing you. It reaches a resolution because you're like, nah. Get behind me, Satan. Anyways. I love you guys, the moon, stars, and Mars. And I'll see you in the next